Last weekend I went to Kensington Prairie Farm. It's an alpaca farm not far away from Vancouver. They held a Christmas market, that's why there are some food trucks. The orange yellow one, that's a shawarma truck. And on the right one, the small one, that's a crepe truck. Yeah, here we see the inflatable alpacas. Very cute decoration. There in the big barn there were some vendors. They sold something like liquor, beer, chocolates. Yeah, but I wanted to see the alpacas, so we went to the first field and there were some donkeys. I wasn't aware that they had donkeys, so I was very pleased when I found that out. I love donkeys. Yeah, that was a bit of a meltdown of the donkey. And then we went on to the next field. There were a lot of ducks. They were enjoying the water in the puddles and also walking everywhere around. And finally one of the herds. That's a llama we see, and here an alpaca. Hello. Yes, from time to time I'm speaking German, especially when I'm speaking to animals for some reason. I don't know why. And then we went to the next field, and I wanted to get a closer look of the emu, but he was always walking around. It was a bit hard to catch him. It's very cute because he's walking along the fence and the dogs are walking with him on the other side. So I went a bit further and yeah, to say hello to the sheep. Yeah, and this one turned out to be much more cooperative, so immediately came close. Hello. And you see the emu in the back walking. Yeah, you see his legs walking around. He's never stopping. And again, walking away from me. There's one stable with one small herd of alpacas, and I wanted to have a look into the farm shop that's really nicely decorated here for Christmas. Very inviting. And as you can see, they have a lot of things made of alpaca wool, like scarves and pullovers, socks, and there are the plushes. We bought the black one in the back, and they are very cute. Yeah, also some jackets, more plushes, and I really like the pictures. That was really well decorated. It's a very nice shop. And also those things, I didn't see them when I was there. I just saw them when I watched the video footage, so yeah. And there was another room with some more socks and scarves. Yeah, I'm really bad with shopping. You have to be a bit patient with me. I just rushed through the whole thing because I wanted to see the animals. So some candles, and those are some unusual decorations, let's put it that way. Yeah, but it looked so nice outside, so I wanted to go back. And there is a small pig. It's tiny. And yeah, they were looking so funny. Another herd. So, and this is the big field where the large herd normally is at. And we were actually too late, we thought, because I thought they would meet somewhere else, so I didn't get that they would meet up here. And as you can see, the two llamas, I think it's llamas, were running towards the food because she put, the caretaker put some food there. And realized then that some gate in the distance is locked. So she ran back all the way to open the gate, and so that the herd could join the two animals here. And they were, you know, eating all the food that's meant for the whole herd, so they had a great time there. And yeah. We were really lucky, by the way, with the weather. It had rained the night before, but then in the morning it just got nice and there was sun, so it was perfect for that opportunity. And now you can see the herd running towards us. And the poor woman, she had a tough workout that morning. She ran back really quickly, so yeah. But also the alpacas and the llamas, they don't seem to understand that there is some food. There's always a certain kind of procedure, and that's why she's getting the basket and hitting on it. So now they're all coming. And she's gonna explain some things, and that's very interesting, so I'm gonna shut up now.
So this herd right here is the big herd, and the big herd, as you can see, is different size. Some alpacas decided not to listen to us and go the opposite way, so we have a few down by the front gate right now. But this is the majority of the big herd. It's the biggest herd on Kensington right now. In this herd we only have females, except for two exceptions. We have Mole and we have Leche. So this guy right here, his name is Mole. It's a big brown llama. He looks really, really intimidating because that's one of the biggest sweethearts I've ever encountered. He does have a little bit of an addiction to green though. So when I came in the field running towards all the alpacas to try and get them over here, you might see me stop and put my hand out like this. It's because if I don't do that, he will trample me to get the green. So I kind of have to be like, stop it, hold on, chill out a little bit. His best friend is Leche. Leche is this white alpaca. This guy right here, this is Leche. Leche is also a sweetie pie. He's not as sweet. He's not as much of a favorite to me as Mole is. But they both are really cute alpacas and llamas. They both actually came here as rescues. So they both came here alpacas come in 22 different colors. So we have different grays, we have some blacks, we have some whites, some browns, and some fawns. We have some multiple colored alpacas. For example, this girl right here, her name is Comet. Comet is a dark brown on the top and a white on the bottom alpaca. So Comet is actually a pretty unique alpaca. She's part of a rare kind of type of alpaca called the Surrey alpaca. The Surrey alpacas make up around 5 to 10% of the population of alpacas in the entire world. So we only have 4 of them here on the farm. Sorry, excuse me. We have 3 males and we have 1 female. So this girl right here is the only female Surrey alpaca on the farm. There's no difference and no prejudice against each one of them. High alpacas still think of her as an alpaca, and so she can fit right in, but she actually doesn't think of herself as an alpaca, she thinks of herself as a llama. And so all the llamas kind of took her in, and when she was actually rescued, she was always just with llamas. She had no other alpacas with her. So she grew up kind of trained as a llama, surrounded by a llama. She came here, she acted like a llama. She only hangs out with the llamas. So we just kind of, alpacas also a pretty cool thing that kind of a lot of people don't actually know about. Alpacas can get pregnant for around a year. They actually have no cycle at all. So alpacas can get pregnant any time of the year. All they have to do is get a sound from the male called an orgle. It's a little bit of a gurgling sound. It's quite disgusting, to be honest. But it induces ovulation and they can get pregnant any time of the year then. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes, and sometimes it takes like 12 tries for us to get an alpaca bred. So it really depends on the alpaca and the male, but it is really easy for alpacas to get pregnant. So this is all females, that is all females behind you, that's all females. Our male alpacas, we have 3 herds for them. Right outside the store, there are 3 alpacas there, 2 white ones and a dark brown one. That is our first and our smallest male herd. It's actually mandatory for alpaca farmers. It's like an unspoken rule, kind of always spoken to, that you have to have at least 3 alpacas in a herd. If you don't do that, alpacas can easily get depression, and depression can kill alpacas. So 2 is a maximum minimum, but 3 is the usual one that you have herd with. So that's our 3 youngest ones right there. We also have a herd when you first drove in on your right. You might have seen some white alpacas with some donkeys. That's another male herd. And then also where you guys are all parking, that big grass field right there, on the very, very bottom of that, we have a donkey and a bull. And then on the other side of that, it's all our other male alpacas. So. And so you guys might also notice we have some really, really big looking alpacas in here. For example, Marguerite. We have Bully on the end, we have Lily right here, Cindy right there. They're actually not alpacas, they're llamas. So the main difference between llamas and alpacas is the size. As you guys can see, she's quite a lot larger than all the other alpacas in here. And she also kind of looks a little bit different with her ears, with her nose, with her body shape. And so overall, there's a pretty big and obvious difference, at least to me and some other people, the differences between llamas and alpacas. Llamas usually weigh around 500 to 700 pounds if they're pretty healthy-ish. If they go over 700 pounds, they are considered overweight. Alpacas usually weigh around 150 to 200 pounds full grown. If they go over 200 pounds, they are also considered overweight. So as you guys can see, it's like a 200 to 400 pound difference between llamas and alpacas. Llamas also have kind of banana-shaped ears, as you guys can see, really showing them off for all of you guys. While alpacas have a little bit more triangular kind of half of a cylinder kind of shaped ears. So that's another difference. Alpacas have their sound short to their face, while llamas have their sound a little bit longer and away from their face. And finally is their fiber. Alpaca fiber is extremely high quality fiber. They actually have 6 different levels. Level 1 is the best, level 6 is the worst. And those 6 levels are all still high quality. But llamas, they don't have high quality fiber. The best thing that we can use their fiber for is rugs. So they don't really have too much of a purpose here on the farm because we don't use them for meat, we don't use them for their fiber.
So that's it for the visit to the farm. I hope you liked it. If you did, then please like and subscribe.